Hey guys, a couple days ago, our three oldest had a swim meet. For a while now, our oldest son has been swimming, probably like 3 or 4 years now. And just this season, Homestead Boy 2 and Homestead Girl 1 have decided to join him. So I'm going to throw, I've taken some videos. I didn't put them in the last vlog. I'm going to put it in this vlog, and then you'll be back to your regularly scheduled vlog. So, hope you enjoy. Hey guys, it's Homestead Dad again. So we got the shelves put together, and in order to make room in the boys' room for their new shelf, we need to take a couple things out. One of those things was this desk here. It wasn't being used, and when it was being used, it wasn't being used for school. So we're just going to take it out and replace it with the shelf. And then that closet door always just got in the way, so we're going to take that out of there as well. And then I'll show you where in the room the shelf is going to go. So I got that stuff taken out of the house. I was about to come out and get the stud finder so I can screw that into the wall, but I got a call. It was a pretty exciting call, actually. So yesterday after hours, I had called the NRCS county office to see about getting a grant for a high tunnel. And for those of you who don't know, a high tunnel is it's kind of like a greenhouse, but it's with metal poles and then plastic around. So it's not as insulated as a greenhouse would be. But so I got on the phone with him, and he said I needed a farm number and a tract number. And since I didn't know that if I had those, he sent me over to the farm agency. And the farm agency agent, we talked for a little bit. She was able to pull up our property. I kind of told her the chain of ownership, and she's able to get most of the information from me there. So I'm hoping to get a call back later today saying I can set up an appointment for the NRCS to come out and do a site survey, and then we can see about getting funding for a high tunnel, which would be awesome. We'd be able to grow tomatoes into October and earlier and stuff like that. I could start seeds out there. It'd be really cool. So say a little prayer for us on that. I've seen several people who've done that with the NRCS. Most recently, I saw that on Arms Family Homestead. They've got a great channel over there, and yeah, I'd asked him about how he had gone about doing that, and so that's why I left the message with NRCS. So we'll see how that goes. I wanted to show you. It's still pretty wet here. It's drained off a little bit, but it's still pretty wet. If you guys look, you can see there's water there, along the driveway there, around the fire pit there, on the other side of the fire pit, end of the driveway down there. And it hasn't rained for a day, but the ground has been frozen, so the water really didn't have any place to go. And then it's been melting, so that's creating more moisture. And it hasn't been sunny at all, and there really hasn't been any breeze, so there's been nothing to dry it out. Tomorrow it's supposed to, I think, be in the mid 40s and sunny with just a slight breeze. So if that's the case, the sun will help to dry stuff out. But you can see we've still got some ice over here, but that's all water right there. And over here by the milking parlor area, it has melted enough so that last night and this morning there's at least enough of a path that's dirt that I'm not slipping and sliding as I walk over there. So we're getting there. Man, a milking cow drinks a heck of a lot more than a regular cow, and I suppose it makes sense since she's giving up about 2 gallons of liquid a day. But it seems like I'm constantly running buckets from the hydrant over to here. So since it's nice enough, I'm gonna use the hose and save myself the hassle. I wanted to show you quickly, so we got that shelf put together, and you either saw it on my channel or Homestead Kids channel where Homestead Boy 1 put it together. But this is where we're gonna be putting one of them. This is in the boys' room. See if I can get the white balance to figure it out. So right here is one of the shelves, and it's gonna either go on that wall there or this wall here, and that's gonna depend pretty much on where the studs are and if I can find a good spot to tie into a stud. So here are the brackets. If you guys can get that focus there. So there's another bracket that you can screw through right into a stud to hold this up, because already to our 2.5-year-old, hold on, I'm not sure why the white balance is so nasty. There we go, that's better. To our 2-year-old, this looks like a ladder, and he's already kind of shown us that. So we're gonna have to affix it to the wall to be safe. Okay, so that's where the shelf is gonna go. And you can see I use the impact wrench. I forget which subscriber had mentioned those work better. This time it was smaller, so it worked better to get in here. And you can see if I can zoom in a little bit. The screw goes in there, and then there's a plate that stops it from going through the hole. And I just tighten it up against that. So this is solid. It's into a stud. It's not going anywhere. So these little monkeys can't climb on it and make a problem. Oh yeah, you even sound like a monkey, don't you? So that's done. I'm waiting for a call back from the NRCS. Hopefully we can get an appointment to have them come out. Just so you know, it may not be something that happens this year. They told me that I think there's a funding period every quarter, and normally it might take a couple quarters in order to get funded. So maybe by the end of the year, if I'm lucky earlier than that, if not next year. But I figure I might as well get the ball rolling now, so I can get a high tunnel for growing up. Oop, you alright, buddy? We're growing some tomatoes. Can you say hi? Nope. Okay. Say goodbye, guys. Say see you in the comments.
See you in the comments.
Okay.
See you in the comments.
See you guys in the comments.